All of my life, I've been told to think about what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Throughout, grade school, high school, the focus is, like, what are you going to do with your life? And I didn't know. So I got into cosmetology. When I came out and graduated, I got a full-time job in a salon. I just knew, like, I couldn't see myself doing that the rest of my life. I just felt empty still. And so Cody and I, that year I was working full-time in the salon, started back at VI, and I remember sitting in Pastor Mark's class. He was saying that sometimes what you're called to do you won't like, but it'll just keep reoccurring in your life. You'll keep hearing things about that. And I found myself, like, in my notes writing down teacher. And I've always loved my time spent in AYM being a youth leader. I love those students, I love teens. Like, I just have such a passion for them. And so I was thinking, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do, but at the same time, how am I going to afford this? Cornerstone's taught me how to take a piece of scripture and apply it to my life and how it does affect my life. And I found myself reading Ephesians 3:20, and I wrote it down so I could see it physically in front of me. And it says, my God will go above and beyond and do infinitely more than I could ever imagine. And so I applied that to my finances. I used to have a scholarship set up when I went to UNA through my dad's disability, and it paid for school completely. And so this past fall, my scholarship has come to an end. When I applied for a second grant to cover my summer and for my fall to graduate, it did not cover all of it, not even a fourth of the costs. And that day my dad showed up at my house and gave me a check. And before this, Cody and I had been given a certain amount of money from somebody in the church, and we didn't know what to do with it. And we didn't want to apply that money to any part of our lives, or we didn't want to use that money until we knew what it was for, because obviously that money was from God. And so when we found out that school wouldn't be paid for in the fall, we knew we were supposed to use it. But now, with the small amount of grant money and with the money given from my dad and that amazing person, school's been paid for. And that just reaffirms that that's what God has called me to do with my life, is be an English teacher and impact the kids, impact their lives. And it's all because of God.